Please take your writing mapping, okay? Writing mapping 4, and we are on the first page, 1-1. We are on 1-1. Forming sentences. Forming sentences. This is just saying making sentences, okay? So we are going to be making sentences. A sentence tells a whole idea. A sentence tells a whole idea. So from a sentence in your mind, you should know what it's trying to say, okay? A word it doesn't tell you a whole idea, but it can tell you half of the idea or just a quarter of the idea, right? A word. Like if I say ball, you are like, huh? Ball? What about a ball? But in your mind, you can already think it's a circular thing, right? You already know what a ball is. But do you know what I want to say about a ball? So a sentence gives you the whole idea, the main idea. So I can make a sentence and be like, I bought a new ball yesterday. So you see, you have gotten the whole idea. Right. Now, every sentence has a beginning and an end. Every sentence has a beginning and an end. How? Let's see. Okay, and ending sentences use a period. So when you finish a sentence, you use a period. This is called a period to show that you have finished the sentence. Okay? Or you can use a question mark. If it's a question, you can use a question mark. Did you buy a new ball? And I can answer, yes, I bought a new ball yesterday. Okay? Question mark, this asks a question. But a period tells something. Okay? I'm just telling you, period. But I'm asking you, question mark. Use an exclamation point at the end of a sentence that shows a strong feeling. Okay? When the sentence shows a strong feeling, then I can use an exclamation mark to show that I want you to get a strong feeling. I am expressing a strong feeling. Like, watch out. If I say watch out, I mean look around you or be careful, okay? So I don't want to be like, watch out. If there's danger, I cannot just say, watch out. Can I? No, I cannot say watch out, but I can say watch out. So I am showing a strong feeling, right? Match the beginnings and endings to make sentences. So we have to match the two to make sentences. Okay. So the first one has been done for us. Once a week, I mop the floor. So it tells us something, right? Mop the floor every week, one time every week. Okay? These books. Like playing baseball? Books. No. Interesting hobby? These books, interesting hobby? No, it doesn't come together. Many of the boys, these books at 6 o'clock tonight? No, these books are old and valuable. It tells us something about the books. They were bought a long time ago. And they mean so much. They are expensive, they are valuable. So these books are old and valuable. Many of the boys like playing baseball, right? Many of the boys like playing baseball. So it tells us something about the boys. They like playing baseball. Baseball is a sport that is played mostly by boys, right? So boys like playing baseball, but girls can play baseball too. Collecting stamps is when you take stamps and you put them together, you like doing it during your spare time, we say it's a hobby, right? Collecting stamps is an interesting hobby. Collecting stamps is an interesting hobby. The magic show begins, a show that plays on TV. It started at a specific time, so the magic show begins at 6 o'clock tonight. So we can get the whole idea. We know what these sentences are saying, right? Now let's do some writing. Suddenly, we heard, okay, write an ending beginning at least 4 words. Remember to use capitals and periods, okay? So we have to make our own sentences. An ending if it's like this, a beginning if it's like this sentence, okay? So we need to put a beginning. Suddenly we heard, what can you hear? A noise, right? Suddenly we heard a loud banging noise. You want to say what kind of noise it was? Suddenly we heard a loud banging noise. Full stop. So you were sitting, just relaxing, and suddenly you heard a loud banging noise. Amy got wet when... Why would you get wet? Maybe you go out and when it started raining, when you went into the pool, when you went to the sea. There are many reasons you can get wet, right? So Amy got wet when she was washing her father's car. Washing her father's car. The scientist was surprised. Okay, scientists can be surprised by an artifact, right? Remember, I said when you are doing an experiment, you may find something that happens because of the process of the experiment. But it's not what you were looking for, but it just happens. So, let's use artifact. The scientist was surprised by the artifact. Artifact. The scientist was surprised by the artifact. Next Saturday, what would you be doing Saturday? Fun activities, right? Next Saturday, I'm going shopping with my friends new mall in Kaohsiung, right? The new mall is called Skylark. It's almost close to Costco. So next Saturday I'm going shopping with my friends at the new mall. Sandy can go swimming with you because why can somebody not go swimming? Because maybe she has a cold. Because she has a cold. She's sick. She has a cold because she has a cold. So this one is a beginning. At the school concert tomorrow. So I will be playing piano. I will be playing the piano at the school concert tomorrow. A concert is a gathering where you perform something, right? If Sam was a grown up, a grown person, a big person, if Sam was a grown up, because if, so he would be working if Sam was a grown-up, he would be working as a what? Working as a pilot. He would be a pilot. He would be working as a pilot. No, not working. Let's say he would be a pilot. He would be a pilot. When Alice looked at the wall, main idea, when you look at something, you want to see something, right? When Alice looked at the wall, she saw something, she saw a crack. Okay, when she was looking at the wall, she saw a crack in the wall. Because she was looking closely at the wall. She talked to her mother on the phone for 2 hours. For 2 hours. The team arrived at the theater. So what would you expect to say? Maybe he was late or he was early. So team arrived at the theater very early or very late. Very late for the show. At the theater they show very late for the movie. Not just show. It could be a movie theater or where you can go and see a play. So there are our sentences. What I want to remind you is when you write a sentence must give you a main idea, right? A whole idea. So a sentence has a beginning and an end. And a sentence can either end with a period, with a question mark for a question, a period for when you are telling me something, question mark, you are asking something, or a exclamation to show a strong feeling, like watch out, okay, when you are trying to show a strong feeling. Okay, so this is it, and good job guys, good job. Now let's do the Cambridge test. And for writing mapping, this page 14 is your homework. Page 14 is your homework, okay? Good job. And I haven't given you a star, so let me give you 2 stars. 2 stars for Ian, for Andrew, for Jeremy, for Mina, for Melanie, for Shane, for Kevin, for Paula and Sophia, for Timmy H, Wayne, Brian, Julia. Good job. Let's do the Cambridge test.